Oh yeah. Going over to the submarines on Gosport. All live and direct. Come and join it live. Hi guys, how you doing? All right? You back? We're going over to Gosport to see the submarines. So we've got to get the. This is a water taxi, basically. Oh yeah, you right? Over there we've got a spinnaker tower. So we call it spinnaker because it's shaped like a spinnaker on the front of a yacht. We've got some warships over there. It's Portsmouth Harbour. That's Haslam Marina. It's really expensive, but it's a good marina there. I've had a boat there. So we're going over to Gosport to look at a couple of submarines. That's Haslam Marina, which is Gosport. Nice marina. And over there we've got the Spinnaker Tower. Please like, subscribe guys. Please like and share it about. Yeah? Thank you. Yeah, please like if you can. It helps the algorithm, as we all know. Hi guys, please like and subscribe if you're new here. Especially like, if you can like, it helps the algorithm spread it around. That's how it works. So if you can like, that'd be really good. There's quite a few of you in now. So if you please just smash the like button, it helps. Thanks. So that's a big marina, isn't it, Hasler? It's huge. So about to get off the ferry now. And it is hot, 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 believe me. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. I know I keep going on, but it is really, really important.
Thank you very much, folks. Please do watch your step on the way out. Return boats are roughly 2 hours.
And go back there, and can we also stay on the boat and go flat through the explosion?
Yeah, just bear in mind, you go to explosion, you're there till 3:15.
Right, so what's going on, guys? Who we got in?
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Okay,
Say hi in the chat. Say hi in the chat. Hello. Gonna go into the submarine. So how are we all doing? We good? Having a good day? Are we UK? Are we abroad? So we're on Gosport, which is the where these submarines are. We're going to go and have a look at them. Portsmouth is the capital of our naval history in the UK if you're from abroad. So we've got HMS Victory here. We've got the Mary Rose here. We've got a couple of other ships, but the main ones, obviously, we've got HMS Victory and Mary Rose. Then we've got these.
Hello, folks. Welcome. Please check your tickets to the main building first. They will give you a time slot for the submarine.
Okay. Oh, is it a tour, is it?
It's
okay.
like a part of the guided tour, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a hot day, guys. It's not complaining. Anybody in then? Say hi in the chat. We've got. Oh, I've got some shade. We all good? Say hello. Any mods in? Visit centre this way. I think we need to come in here and get the ticket done. The ticket out. Say hi in the chat. Who's in? Who's in? Who are you? Must be some mods in. I've got lots of them.
Do you want a book now? Is it 12:30 okay? Yeah, 12:30 is fine, yeah.
Yeah, we just driven in on this side, so
Oh, have you?
yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, a little bit time.
Thank you. Do we wait over there?
Yes, you just wait at the bottom of this metal stairs next to the wheels.
Okay, lovely.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you. Would you like to be
Yeah, next one, yeah.
At 12:30.
Yes, fine, yeah, thank you. Cheers. Can you walk around yourself as well, or like, is it
Yes,
just...
so there's volunteers on there, but it's completely up to you if you want to ask them.
Yeah, it's a bit like Victory, you can sort of do, yeah, sort of thing, yeah. All right, thanks. Bye. No, not queuing up like a melt yet, it's a bit early, isn't it? Tell you what though. Let's sit down for a minute while we wait to go on. No, actually, we can have a walk around. Let's have a walk around. So HMS Alliance, that. So we're going to go on there. I don't know about signal-wise, but I shall do my best. Say hi in the chat. Who have we got in? Say hello. You all shy? So, we're going to go on that at 12:30, right? Going to go on that at 12:30. So we've got, till we wait, let's have a look around. Wire guided torpedo. Oh, nice, yeah, excellent. Let's kill everybody. Target fish torpedoes, fast, deep running and quiet. Acoustic homing torpedo that was used for anti-submarine and anti-torpedo defence. Yeah. .6 miles range. That's a long way, isn't it? 50 miles an hour top speed. Crazy. The prop shaft on that and the propellers. The prop shaft on that, guys. But that's got some stern gland on it, isn't it? Eh? So that's its propulsion. I mean, you wouldn't think it'd be that easy. You wouldn't think it would be that hard to put a submarine out of action, would you? I mean, you've only got to get to the props, haven't you, at the back, or the rudder. I mean, look at the rudder. How are we doing? Who have we got in? I don't know why they're all queuing up. Yeah, so we're going to go on there, and hopefully we'll have a. So we've got a very strong, got a good signal now. I've got full bars, so that's really good. So hopefully when we get on there, we'll get down to like 2 bars or something. Real good. Come and say hello. I'm on my own here. Keep me company. Say hello. Who's in? We've got 32 in and we've got 2 likes. Can we like, please, guys? Torpedo. Pew. Yeah, I'll just look at the back of the submarine there. I look at the back of the submarine, like the props and stuff and the rudder. And I'm thinking, it'd only take a small charge to go off, wouldn't it, at the back? And basically, you haven't got a submarine. That's it. You've just got, well, you've got something that's going to sink. It's horrendous, isn't it? Look at the prop shaft. Look how vulnerable that prop shaft is. It's not cool, man. I don't think that's cool. Oh, what's going on? Let's go down. Let's go on then. Let's have a look. Here we go. Onto the submarine. What's gone here? Excuse me. Hello. Yeah. Okay.
Right, good afternoon. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Submarine Alliance. Right, this door here was not part of the original structure. This is just to let all you attractive people in. All right. The filter's not working, I can see today. Right.
Can I
So the
drink?
submarine is about 280 feet long, weighs about 1,300 tons on the surface, is 21 feet in diameter, the pressure hull, but on the outside of the pressure hull are the saddle tanks, the ballast tanks, which kept the boat afloat on the surface, okay, and gave you 250 tons of buoyancy. These saddle tanks had 3 flood holes at the bottom, hydraulically operated main vents at the top. So if you wanted to dive, right, the captain made sure all the hatches were shut, ordered the main vents opened, the water rushed in the ballast tanks, displaced all the air, the 250 tons of buoyancy through the main vents, okay? You then dived, hopefully, to be neutrally buoyant at about 50 feet. You then went down to 70 feet, back up to 50 to get all the air out of the ballast tanks, then you shut the main vents. Once you'd done that, you're in a position that you were set at 50 feet, and if you needed to surface, all you had to do was then admit high pressure air into the top of the ballast tanks to push the water out of the free flood holes to make the boat positively buoyant again. This air was kept in large, about 20 air bottles, about this diameter, about this tall, 9 cubic feet, 4,000 pounds per square inch, about 263 bar of pressure, right? And this was regenerated by HP air compressors within the submarine, driven by electricity. Okay, now this is a warship, obviously, and to that end she was launched in 1947, right at the end of the World War II, right? But there was still a lot of going on in the Far East. So about 5 of these boats were sent to the Far East. The torpedoes they carried, when they were at war, there'd be 4 torpedo tubes would be loaded, and there'd be about 5 either side spares, okay? This torpedo, the Mark 8, was developed in about 1935, and it went out of service in 1988, and in 1982, it was 2 of these torpedoes that put the holes into the Admiral Belgrano in the Falklands conflict and sank the ship, right? This is 21 feet long, all right, 21 inches of diameter, lots of 21s, nice and easy to remember a man of my age. So the torpedo tube there, which is just longer than 21 feet, the torpedo goes right in, you shut the door, okay? Now this engine, this has got a little internal engine, its own air supply and fuel supply, right? And there's a little latch halfway along the torpedo. When you put the torpedo in, shut the door, flood the tube. When the captain says fire, The operator injects HP air in, which gets the torpedo going, then lifts the latch, starts the engine, and it goes that way, 50 miles an hour, for 5,000 yards, 40 foot deep. It's a point and shoot weapon, okay? You've got to be able to basically see your enemy, know what range he is, what direction he's going, and fire. If he's a big one, like the Belgrano, fire a salvo of 3. The Conqueror fired a salvo of 3, hit with 2, and the other one veered off, hit an escort, and then sank. Didn't go off. So there are 66 crew on here. Oh, sorry, 12 people lived in here. Okay, so the torpedoes came out to here, and there were 12 people lived in this space from that door to those doors there. The total crew was 66, 6 officers, the captain and 5 officers, and 60 men. Those are the non-commissioned officers, who would be from able seamen right up to chief, and the age range would be 17 to 32. The captain in wartime would have been about 24, 25, something like that. Half of that, so 30 of the men would be the men who ran the ship, i.e. ran the diesels, charged the batteries, HP air, hydraulics, fridges, air conditioning, that sort of thing, looked after all that, the diving, all the hydraulics. And the other men would be the ones who looked after the torpedoes, the underwater control, hydrophones men, tactical systems men, that sort of thing. Food on board, if you can imagine, there was one chef, and there's, say there's 70 men routinely on board, you have to do 210 hot meals a day, right? He was helped by a man who used to get the food up from the cold and cool rooms the night before and put it into the galley, so it was ready to cook for that day. And anything like potatoes and veg prep was done in the messes and then taken to the galleys. Okay? The food on board was very important because for morale it was good. If people got up, because it was a grim life, as you can imagine. Living on a tube train with 2 JCBs in it, rocking and rolling like crazy. It was just awful. But like breakfast would be the standard full English, and then or porridge or kedgeree, which was curried rice and smoked whitefish. Lunch would be a bowl of soup and bread if the chef had managed to bake any. And in the evenings, because these boats had called in on their way to Singapore in different ports to get different fresh foods on their trip, the evening food was rices, pastas, all that sort of thing. Because by the time you got to the Far East, you'd run out of sort of English food. You might have some steak and stuff left down the cauldron. Washing was really not a thing that anybody did. You used to come on board for a 6-week patrol. You used to leave with what you'd come on board in. The chef was allowed to have a shower once a fortnight or so, just to keep the stuff fresh. But anybody else working in compartments used to use swarfiga and rags. And saltwater soap was another alternative. Right? Are we all right? Are we all right?
Private conversation over there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so, yeah, whatever, exactly.
Food.
Fucking idiots.
Escape. Escape really, in wartime, was not an option. Because you could be in the Iceland Faroes Gap, whatever. You could be in the Iceland, that's our job going off for, isn't it?
That's a guy over there. Excuse me, let's get, I'll go through here too. You know,
Sorry.
So, where was I?
Submarine.
Yeah, so you could be in a convoy in the mid-Atlantic, Iceland Faroes Gap, Mediterranean. Even if you did manage to get out of a stricken submarine, there's nobody to pick you up. So you could be eaten by sharks. You could freeze to death. A classic example of this was in 1950, when HMS Truculent, a submarine very similar to this, was coming up the port of London, coming to the Thames, for a visit in London. And at that time, all they had were forward and after steaming lights, okay? And she was turning to come in up the Port of London, and a small freighter ran over the top of her because he thought he was going between two sets of lights, right? And ever since then, they put navigation lights on the fin, which we all called the truculent lights. And of the 60 men that were on board, 45 escaped, but only 15 were saved because they came out, there was nobody to save them, and they floated out into the Thames estuary, North Sea, and drowned. So that's how really grim it was. But these boys, they used to go on a 6-week trip, attack people. That, you know, they used to say, Alliance, gone. 6 weeks later, if you didn't come alongside, lost. Yeah. But because communications were not that good, and it was just chaos anyway. So they used to do 6 weeks. They used to come back, get sorted out, have a shave, have a shower, and just generally clean the boat up, maintenance, that sort of thing, battery changes, all that sort of stuff. And then they go for another 6 weeks. And these were brave men, you know, we're talking men sort of, as I said, 17 to 32, and the captain was 24. And then they'd go and do the same thing all over again. And if they did get back, right, when they got back after the second 6 weeks, they got 4 days leave. Yeah. So are there any questions? Is there any you think I haven't covered?
That's right.
Those props at the back and prop shaft look really vulnerable when I had a look. Of course, he's sailing. I mean, it wouldn't take a lot to take them out, would it? I mean, only take
really, no.
I mean, a really vulnerable.
But if somebody is your prop, you're gone anyway.
You're gone, yeah. Just like on a submarine, it just surprised me to see it so exposed like that. They didn't have any.
Modern submarines aren't.
No.
You're not going that way?
No, we've got to be on the next ferry.
Okay, sorry.
At
Okay.
12:45.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's a bit.
Yeah. Only take a rope around it or something.
Modern submarines, the propulsor
Yeah.
is basically with it's in a tube.
In a tube, can't. No. But it just surprised me how vulnerable that was.
You
You know.
remember it's a very old design.
Yeah, of course.
It was designed in the 20s and at the
20s?
time,
That was the design?
When you go back to submarines,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
evolved. Even until, I mean, the ones I served on, until mid-80s, they were exactly the same. Exactly the same. And when you think about it, they were designed initially to be diving frigates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
To keep up with the fleet. And if you look at it, you look at a submarine now, they're like this, aren't they?
Yeah.
But this, you look at this, like a front of a ship, isn't it?
It's like a boat. It is actually like a boat.
And that was the problem.
Yeah.
Right, if you carry on this way, you go past all the mess decks on the right, okay? And then eventually you come to the control room where there should be a man there to tell you about the control room.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for
Okay?
that. Cheers.
No problem.
Thank you. No spread up here.
Oh, lovely.
Some sensors there.
Right, guys. Well, I don't know. We're doing all right for signal at the moment, guys. But we've got 2 bars. I don't know if we're going to lose signal. But I'm going to carry on.